Hi everyone, Mature Simmer here. Welcome back to PGA Tour 2K23. I'm continuing here in my second season on the PGA Tour. So first round of every event, I try to get everyone up to date of what my goals are. I'm trying to get to the point where I can play competitively in TGC Tours, which is an online competition that operates at master difficulty in this game. Right now I'm playing at Pro-Am. A way to facilitate that I found is to go ahead and try to get legendary fittings, is what I've seen suggested by folks online, so I'm also working to do that. Getting kind of close on all my clubs, but not quite there yet. And obviously just using the rounds as I go to try to improve the game. So with that, let's get into it.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for... I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round.
Alright, so gonna see how we can do here. Obviously we're out of the clubhouse a bit late this time because we're already tied for 12th. Normally we're a lot further up the leaderboard. Let's just see where we're aiming here. Alright, that seems reasonable. Maybe go here because it looks like the fairway leans a little bit to the left.
Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today.
Alright, and I still came over that way. Slow down. Alright.
Around 110 yards to go.
Good start. Always enjoying that. Alright, so we're down. We're going to gain a little distance. It's going to pull back. So I'm going to try to get that to kind of land there and hope for the best.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Oh, it's going to pull a little to the right based on my swing.
Yeah, nicely played. Putting for birdie.
And this can be a bit challenging here. Yeah, not that straight of a swing.
Okay, steady now.
Ooh, a little bit of a roll, more of a roll than I want.
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for a par.
Oh boy. It was a good stroke, but it just did not go.
Is all that remains.
Well,
Sitting at 1 over for the day.
not a good start. Again, the goal is to obviously make the cut. That's the immediate goal.
So a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the
316. Not bad.
Take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope.
Alright, so it's going to gain about 4 yards. So I want to be careful there. We're going to move a little bit with the wind. I'm going to again try to stick it. We'll go back here a little bit based on the lie.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Not a bad swing.
It's gone down a club.
A little bit further than I would have liked, but certainly reasonable.
This one's looking good.
Come on, don't go. Oh, I was worried it was going to move over.
It's been neck and neck.
Let's see how he's doing.
Tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Now, if you've watched the videos, that's a good sign, because sometimes I say the pros are a little bit too pro, and what I mean by that is they like miss nothing of those replay shots, and that gets really challenging to be competitive in any way.
There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2.
Oh, no, 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 no.
To the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way.
Not a good start. Worried about that rock, but hopefully we'll be okay. Now, I know what I did on that swing. I was just like, I kind of caused a problem as I was going, and I wasn't set. I should have probably waited a few more seconds, but alright, we're going to lose 4 yards. We're going to lose a little bit in the wind, too. So, I'm going to do this. Again, we'll try that. Got to move over, though.
Going with the 7.
The lie moved me further over than I thought.
That was a beauty.
But we'll take that. I do think that is a good shot. But this is going to be tricky. Come on. Don't go too far. Thank you. Just worried it was going to curve over and that I had not read it right. Alright, so we were 14th. Now 15th.
The 4th at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole. Just be accurate on approach.
Alright.
Now it's heading for the fairway.
Getting in the perfect range doesn't happen that often. So that's always a pleasant thing.
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby. What a drive that was.
Alright, so it's going to gain about 3 yards, so this should be right on. Oh, very fast. How did I do that? I did not feel that at all. Now that one I'm not sure what happened.
Ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
This one's going right at the pin here.
Oh goodness.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings.
At least it didn't fall in, I suppose.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. 3 shots off the lead.
Alright, so we're gonna lose a yard or 2. So maybe do that. A little too far. And now we're gonna, like, we're forced to make the par, which is just pressure filled. Good swing.
This one has eyes for the
hole. Not quite enough.
A bit long on that one. A bogey putt awaits.
Looks good.
All right, we'll take that.
For bogey. Trailing by 4 strokes.
Alright, so this field's obviously pretty competitive on this course, because that one stroke moves me from in the top 20 to, actually in the top 15, I think, to the top 100. Alright, we're going to gain 3 yards, the height difference, lose a little on the wind, so maybe over here.
Going with the 6-iron here.
Alright, I like it. I like it. Nice.
John Rahm watched that one all the way. Great approach shot. This player is definitely upping the pressure in this rivalry.
Come on, don't.
Whoa. To lead the bounce back category. That's a
wow, that was a rough one. Going John Rahm? No.
He's now up to even with the card.
Alright, well the leaders are only up 3, so...
There's a staking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
Alright, I think that's where I want to be. Not bad. Let's see.
That's a great shot into birdie range.
A little bit of a bounce further than I hoped, but
Let's
it's
catch up
alright.
with John Rahm. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Okay,
Yow.
let's get back to the action. Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt.
All right, guys.
Alright, this
for
looks
2 birdies
pretty
in a
much
row.
straight on.
Looking better.
Nice stroke. Oh, come
Down
on.
it goes. So
It's
that's
moving
38
more than I
birdies.
would think. That
And
really,
in
I
the
mean, I
top
moved
10.
it a bit already,
He's in a share
and
of
it's
10th
still
position.
Always like to
almost
see
didn't
your name
go.
moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Alright. Try for a little more distance here. Alright.
Could roll into the rough
Ooh.
on this one.
I was worried.
Henny, I'm sure you've got
I
a
knew
better
that,
look
but
of
that's
that
alright.
one.
He is not going to like this one bit.
Alright,
This
112.
is what bad lies are made of.
So it's going to go down 22, so that's too much. So let's see, 125. We're going to be at 24, 20, about 30 back, so 95. So that's about right. And then we're going to lose a couple. So this might be what I want. It's just a matter. It looks like it's a straight line, so we'll just go with it. A little bit to the
Great
right, but
connection
that's
here.
alright.
Yeah, this is looking good.
Okay,
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
that's a long way though. Kinda straight, but not really. Not quite
Ooh,
enough.
right by the hole.
Not quite enough.
In
But
she goes.
a
Let's
par
have
is
the
good.
next.
Ooh, John lost a
The leader
stroke.
now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey.
Alright, so I am going to try that and get some roll up, because I think that's my only hope here.
Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one.
Alright, well, if it's going to do it, it's going to do it. Alright, that's not a bad shot.
Yes, anytime you can
More
find the
roll
green
than
and
I
have a putt,
thought,
you'll
but
take it. This putt is to move inside the all-important top 10.
at this point it's just to get close, is what this putt is. Good stroke. Probably moved too far again. Ugh,
That's disappointing.
but that's alright.
The
It's just
par
so
putt
hard to
awaits.
read those from that far.
Finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one.
Getting the par is respectable
bunker.
and totally
Chance it up the
fine
hill.
for that.
We'll now move over. Oh, that's clutch. What a
He
way to
made
save
it,
the
but of
par.
course we couldn't
And
see it
we'll make a
because
big
it's a
move.
weird
Our current leader is
replay
enjoying
angle.
a one-shot lead.
Alright.
The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Rich, one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course.
Oh boy.
Don't try and go out
Not
and
great.
try and hit too many heroic shots or
It
go after
worked,
too
but
many flag
wow.
sticks, because if you don't
Not quite what I
know
wanted.
what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses,
goodness.
and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before.
But pros
When
make
you go
those
into a new
sometimes,
golf
so,
course,
you know,
you
we'll give it
gotta
to
go
them.
in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too
Nah,
many
it's
things happen.
moved over
Go in
too
there,
much.
find some
But we
fairways,
should get a
find some
bird.
greens, hole a few putts here and there, get some confidence going.
We'll
first before
let
you
him
start
stop
attacking things.
talking. There we go.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. And with that,
All right.
that's their 4th birdie.
The 7th, or tied for 7th, not the 7th.
The 10th, the TPC Sutherland, is the beginning hole of a back 9 that has many challenges and also a lot of fun holes. Not overly long at 420 yards. You're just trying to avoid any trouble off the tee so you can get a clear shot at this green. A chance to begin the back 9 with a birdie.
All right.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
And from about 105 yards.
So we're going to have some benefit there. This is going to be a tough one. All right, perfect shot.
Come on, sit.
Ooh,
Yeah, that one will play.
a little too far, but other than that, that was sweet. All right, I keep going too far. Let's see if this will work. Good stroke.
Surely it's going to.
Oh my goodness,
That was a
that was
gallant
close.
And this one is for his par. Well, good move
All
there.
right, well, John Rahm moved up one. He's even now.
Placement off
So
the tee is
he's
required.
not
The
given up
TPC
yet.
Sutherland 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all
I
costs.
kind of knew
And
it.
there's also a little
I was
tree there, which
overthinking.
might
I was
affect
getting
any
nervous.
outside approach to this green.
I
Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of
get
this
in
one.
my own head, I tell ya. I just get in my own head and blow it. Just not good. Alright, as good as I'm gonna
This
get.
one might just sneak off the fairway.
Alright, cool.
And that was a bit of a misfire.
Not the
Yeah,
greatest.
coming out of the rough,
I like my
missing the
flop
green was always in
shots,
the cards.
so I am gonna try that. So maybe there. Just gonna kick a bit that way. Let's try it. Let me just make sure didn't move any. Yeah, we'll try this. It's at the hole.
And a par putt awaits him.
All right.
Looks good off the blade.
Ooh,
That
I'll
gets
take
the job
that
done.
as a save.
Let's go to John Rahm.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Let's see how he does.
Up and down for par.
Come on. All right, well,
Good effort, that one, out of
so
the
he
bogey.
got a bogey, I think.
And after
So
that effort, that's how it looks. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
thought it was for par.
12th here at Summerlin is another short
And obviously
par
he
4,
didn't make it, so I'm
442
confused.
yards
But
off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. Looks
all
like they
right,
got all of that one. That's on a good
315.
line.
This hole has
Around
bit me
120
before,
yards
so
here.
I've got to be
Only a few
careful.
shots off the pace.
It should be good. I'm going to pull it back a little bit. Just cannot end up in that water, please. Come on. Didn't end up in the water, but what was
Looking off
that?
the mark on that approach shot.
Overcompensating,
Oh,
maybe?
shorty
I don't
taker on
know.
that action there.
Alright. So again, that will work. Get a little jump there. Oh, it's too far to the left.
We'll now move over to John Rahm.
He's currently trailing his
Ooh.
rival. Let's see what happens
And
here.
it's not a bad round,
Okay,
but
time to return to the action.
didn't mean to skip, meant to
Henny,
fast
you
forward,
get the chance
but
to have a
wrong
go at this
button.
one?
All right, down the hill here. Gotta be
This looks
gentle.
just straight. Good stroke.
Solid par putt there.
Still was at the edge of the
Only
hole,
a
though.
few shots
Gosh.
after that hole.
Alright, well, we're in
The 13th at
6th.
TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left
No,
side.
no.
But if you want to lay up, make sure you're giving yourself the right number because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it.
I
Be
don't
careful on
understand
approach.
what happened there. I don't. I do not. Oh boy.
Right up in the
Sometimes this
trees.
happens. I still
And here we
got
are with
this
the third shot.
problem where then
Just
I
3 back from the leader.
just start to fall apart. Alright, thank goodness. At least we're on the green.
Here we are with their
But again, a hole that I
Just
should
3
have
strokes back.
really been able to take advantage of, and instead I'm just struggling to survive. Terrible. Alright, that should be pretty
Come
good.
on, get a good bounce to the left.
Ooh.
This is their 5th shot. 3 strokes off the lead.
Alright, you know what? I am gonna putt this. It just seems to work better for me in these cases. Give it a little extra oomph since I'm on the fringe.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
The line was pretty good.
Feet to the cup.
Try and keep that scorecard a little less.
Come
dirty.
on!
This is
Oh.
bogey.
Top effort, that.
Wow. Alright.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole.
Not great. We're tied with John at
Let's go
best,
to
but
John Rahm.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough.
so let's
Can
see.
he do it?
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands.
So I gave that one
Our
away.
leader is enjoying
Back
a
to
two-stroke
even.
lead. TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt.
Alright, let's see if that will work.
Choosing the 9-iron
Okay,
here.
decent swing timing and
Shot here.
path.
That's headed towards the green.
Alright.
14-footer.
If this putt drops, they'll pull in front of Rahm. This group is heating up.
Come on, move
And that's where you
over.
roll the
Alright. Oh, I was thinking it was just not gonna
He moves to 1
move.
over.
It was just gonna straighten out
He's
and
currently tied for 12.
sit there.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Alright, I'm not quite sure. I mean, I know it's a stretch, but I don't know why you wouldn't go for it.
Oh, you see that one
Unbelievable.
bouncing around the branches like a pinball machine? Setting up here, looking at an elevated green.
I've just got to, I don't know, just gotta go down a bit on my, oh, now I'm going the other way. I mean, it worked out, but
That's it. It's okay. From about 100 yards.
it is okay. Alright, so we're gonna lose about 4 yards, so this should be fine. It's just getting this lie compensated for.
Looks
Oh
like
boy.
they're going with the pitching wedge.
How?
Have they got all of that?
No,
Playing their
did
fourth
not
shot.
get all of that. That was better. Just, I'm going for a bogey now.
Wonderfully played. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
Ah, this moved more than I
Ouch,
thought
that
again.
hurts.
So hard to read.
Good opportunity
I
here,
do
just
kind of
6 feet
remember
to the
this
hole.
course being a bit of a stretch.
Well hold.
That's for sure. Another double bogey. So now I'm
Currently
one
at
over.
+1 for the day.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560
Oh, I have
yards.
just lost my timing here.
Right half here
That
gives
was
you a
as
chance
good a
to get
bounce
this
as I
green
could have
in
got.
two. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well because getting down from over the back is not that easy. And what's in front of them there,
Oh
Henny?
boy.
Now he's eyeing up around 160.
Can't tell you the nerves here, because this is exactly like any problem with this swing, and it's over. And the round is ruined, absolutely ruined. Thank
And
goodness.
choosing the 8 iron here.
Thank goodness.
Nice shot that. That should find the surface.
That was a clutch shot for sure for
Well, he's
me,
out in
the way
front
I've been
here in
playing.
this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Ugh. Not giving me any quarter. Not giving me any chance here at all.
A good putt to make here.
Let's see, again, I always overdo it. This round, I shouldn't say always.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
nice line.
come on. All right.
And that will drop
That was
in for a
big.
birdie.
That was huge, because that gets me
Trailing
to
by
even.
7 after that hole. The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 measuring just under 200 yards from the tips. The green shapes hard right to left towards that water hazard. Make sure you're clever at shaping your ball, or don't take on any hole location that's tucked in near to the water.
Ah, the slow did not.
Nothing good out to the right.
Shoot.
This is in trouble.
All right, we're in heavy
There's a big
rough.
right up and
Wow. Wow, wow. All right, we're going to lose 75%. So this is 26. Basically, yeah, this might be okay. I think the lie is horrendous for this, though. Wow. It says, oh, wow. I'm like, that's as good as it's going to be. That was close. Gosh, it looks like it's going to move a bit, so I'm going to move it. Again, good stroke. Come on. Oh,
Nice little putt to hole that one.
oh, thank goodness.
Let's go to John Rahm.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Oh, that's a beauty.
Ay,
Great
ay, ay.
shot from the bunker.
He is just
So after
not
that
going to
effort,
let
let's take a
me
look at the leaderboard.
compete with him
Now,
very
current leader is up
easily.
by 3 shots. The 18th
All right,
TPC
last hole.
Summerlin is a 444
Let's
yard
finish
par
strong.
4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good eye
right.
on this green.
Nice shot.
Shot
291.
there, Weaver. Lining up from around 160 yards.
Alright, it's almost too far. We're going to lose 2 or 3. I think this will work this way with the roll. Oh boy. Kind of felt bad, but it worked out.
Look at the line on this one.
Oi,
Get in
that
the hole.
was
Pay
well
attention, folks.
shot.
That's how you play golf.
Oh boy.
All the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Not enough.
Oh, just missed.
Not enough read there.
It was
Wow.
just about 3 feet away.
Alright. Hopefully we can do this.
That
Cool.
signs off on this player's performance.
So where did
for
John
the day.
end up? Did he get a
Well,
par?
that's a shame. After
Oh,
a
he
great
got a
start,
birdie
but
on that.
ultimately they blew it.
They did. It was, they had everything going in the front 9, and all of a sudden they make the turn, and where does it go? Right down the toilet.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a mess, that
Well,
is
behalf
for
of
sure.
myself, Rich Beam and all the hard-working
See
folks
if
at
we
HB
got a
Studios.
fitting.
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
We did a good one, so that's always important because then we don't have to trade up that much. Alright, so again, an even round, not bad. Certainly not bad after how I've been playing recently. So, gonna try to make the cut tomorrow. I'll see you then.